Chief meteorologist Paul Heggen is here tracking that storm. Yeah, last year we had those atmospheric rivers. Here comes another one.
It's the back-to-back nature of these that's so problematic because we had a few inches of rain in many locations with the system that came through Wednesday into Wednesday night. Off and on showers still out there right now, and then more heavy rain in store for us. And likely even stronger winds with this next system. So let's take a look at what you need to know as we head into the weekend. First of all, a beautiful sunset on this Friday evening. So that's a nice view to have, at least in the short term. Still some scattered showers out there. We'll track those momentarily. We're going to see that shower activity continuing into most of the day on Saturday, but the next wave of heavier rain associated with an atmospheric river moves in Saturday night and continues for most of the day on Sunday and even into Sunday night. Flooding and wind damage are both going to be significant concerns as we head through that time frame, Saturday night through Sunday night, and still an unsettled weather pattern next week, but more of the off and on shower pattern that we've seen over the past couple of days. This is going to be an atmospheric river, likely ranking as an AR2 on our 1 to 5 scale, which is towards the lower end of that scale. So why is this so potentially impactful? It's because the rain and the wind are going to be occurring in an environment where we just had one of these go through. So what is going to rank as an AR2 is really going to have the same impact as an AR3. So a balance of beneficial rainfall, but also significant hazards. Too much rain in a short amount of time and those even stronger wind gusts. Let's take a look at first alert Doppler. Here is the scattered shower activity that continues to transit the Bay Area from west to east. That's going to continue tonight and tomorrow. It's not going to be a complete washout, but just be very flexible with any outdoor plans for Saturday. There are going to be those hit or miss showers possible at any point during the day, but then they'll pass through and we'll get into a quiet pattern for a little while. But here comes the first wave of light rain at first as the sun goes down Saturday afternoon, with the heavier rain moving in around 11 o'clock tomorrow evening for the southern half of the Bay Area, and that rain surges up from the south Saturday night, continuing into Sunday morning. And this forecast model only goes out to 10 a.m. Sunday. You can see there is still widespread moderate to heavy rainfall covering the Bay Area at that point, and it's likely to continue throughout much of the day on Sunday. So let's add up how much rain we expect through the next few days. We'll just use the Weather Prediction Center's numbers, and again, a range of possibilities here. So expecting around 2 inches of rain in San Jose, but because the system is going to be coming up from the south, you could overachieve and pick up more than 3 inches of total rainfall. The bust amount, if we miss out, is still 1 inch of total rain. Similar range of possibilities inland in the East Bay, generally anticipating about 2 inches of total rainfall. For San Francisco, expecting about 2.5 inches of rain, but that boom amount is a little bit higher. And the greatest potential variation is going to be farther to the north in the North Bay. Now, you're not expecting as much rain out of the system around Santa Rosa compared to the last one, but because the exact path of how the system is going to behave is still up in the air, we're going to continue reevaluating that as we head towards the weekend. It's possible you pick up double the amount of rain that we're currently forecasting. So make sure you stay plugged into the forecast as we head through the next few days, because there's still a lot that could change, and this is going to be a significant wind maker. Not tomorrow. The breeze is going to be noticeable, but it really starts to pick up as we head through Saturday night. The wind gusts by Sunday morning are going to be in the 20 to 30 mile an hour range inland, with some 40 plus mile an hour gusts already along the coast. And watch what happens as we head towards 10 a.m. on Sunday. These numbers really ramp up. We're talking about 50 mile an hour plus gusts even at sea level, with even higher gusts than that in the higher elevations of the Santa Cruz Mountains and the Diablo Range as well. This is the kind of wind, especially considering the saturated soils in place, that can do significant tree damage, result in widespread power outages. So make sure all your devices are charged up before the weekend arrives. And it's going to be a big snowmaker for the Sierra. Winter storm warning in effect all the way through 4 a.m. Tuesday. A couple feet of snow at lake level, with 4 to 6 feet of snow at the higher elevations. Travel strongly discouraged on I-80 and US 50 as we head through the weekend. While we're waiting all that, it's okay out there right now. Scattered showers, temperatures are in the 50s at the moment. We are going to drop down to a mix of upper 30s and low 40s by early tomorrow morning. So some chilly rain showers to start the day on Saturday. In between those scattered showers, temperatures will warm up to the mid to upper 50s. Very similar temperatures to what we had today. Quick check of the 7-day forecast shows that we're going to stay in this wet weather pattern through the second half of the weekend on Sunday and even to Sunday night. And then we get into showers Monday and Tuesday, not likely to cause any significant additional problems. Most of that heavy rain is going to be focused on Southern California early next week. A dry day on Wednesday, and then back into a showery weather pattern once again by Thursday and Friday, but no heavy rain even at that back end of the 7-day forecast.